What's up everybody? Welcome to my channel. I just thought that I would come on and do a quick video for you guys because if you follow me on social media and have been on social media for the past week and a half at all, you've probably heard me mention something about an interview that I did, and I just kind of wanted to delve into that real quick and just tell you guys kind of what that was about and what that meant to me as someone who is extremely passionate about women's health. So for those of you who don't know, I did an interview with Thought Catalog, and Thought Catalog is a publication based in New York, and they are launching a year-long campaign for 2019 all over endometriosis, and I had the honor of going on Instagram Live with Bianca and just be given the platform to share my story on when it is that I realized that something was wrong with me endo-wise, and what the process was like of finding answers and getting a diagnosis, and kind of what my life has been like afterwards as far as treatment. When I first started my journey with endo, and before I got my diagnosis, when it was just chronic pain and a big old mystery, I went back and forth constantly about whether or not I was going to make that a public struggle or not, because in case you haven't noticed, endometriosis primarily affects the reproductive organs. So talking about it means talking about your periods and hormones and digestive issues, and I did a YouTube video all over my bladder problems. That was real fun. And so it can be something that is really kind of uncomfortable and hard to talk about, and on the flip side it can also be uncomfortable to have to hear about, and I just didn't know if it was worth it, if anyone would really care or listen. But needless to say, after this I am really glad that I kind of got over myself and decided to talk about it, because it is an illness that affects so many women. 1 in 10 women are affected by endometriosis, and on average it takes 7 years to get a diagnosis. With those statistics in mind, it just is a reminder of how important it is to bring awareness to and educate others, because although it is highly common, it is a disease that not a lot of people know about, including doctors. The interview ended up being able to open conversation between me and women all over the world. I had messages from Saudi Arabia, China, India, all about women who are going through what I went through in terms of realizing that something was wrong with their body, but being told by doctors that everything was fine, and them feeling like they really have nowhere to go. And so I was able to give some advice and counsel and love and encouragement, and I was able to get some back in return. So I'm just really grateful for the line of communication that opened up between me and other women on my Instagram and Thought Catalog's Instagram, because it really is one of those things that women feel like they are completely alone in when experiencing. Like I said, Thought Catalog is going to be doing a year-long campaign over endometriosis, so if you want to follow along with them, I will link all of their social medias below so you can keep up with that, because it really is the best opportunity to learn and educate yourself on endometriosis and kind of what that means for women who suffer with it. For those of you who watched my Instagram Live as it was happening, thank you very much for supporting me and leaving me all those sweet comments in the little chat box. For those of you who accidentally missed it or wants to go back and reread it, it will be up on Thought Catalog's website here soon. I don't have the link yet, but when I do, I will post it in the description box below, and I will also make a disclaimer in my next video pointing you towards it as well. There are moments in this battle where sometimes I'm like, you know what, I'm not getting the reaction that I want, or I don't feel like I'm reaching out to as many people as I want as far as endometriosis is concerned, so I'm just gonna stop talking about it. Surely everyone has heard enough about my endometriosis. But to be honest, this interview completely fired me up again when it comes to women's health and educating and creating a conversation. So you guys are going to be having lots of videos coming your way all about endometriosis and all that good stuff. So keep an eye out for that. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that way you can see when those are up. Feel free to like this video if you enjoyed it. I know this video wasn't very creative or artistic or whatever, but I just really wanted to make something kind of telling you guys how much this interview meant to me and how awesome Thought Catalog is. They are a group of amazing people who have such a good mission goal in mind, so I would highly suggest following them. Like I said, this is a year-long campaign, so lots of endo stuff coming at you. And yeah, I think that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you later. Bye!